boost and then barrel roll. I guess it gives you the double reposition. Never mind,
Yeah.
I understand it now. I talked myself into it.
Now I understand.
We got there.
You have been enlightened.
Yeah, I enlightened myself. Desi is rocking those NCX upgrade tokens over here too. Shields and charges from good old Greggy.
Yep, he's got some Lego cars as well. He's got all the alt arts.
All the alt arts. Of course, the iconic Ewok Squadron upgrade afterburners.
Oh yeah.
Ewok Squadron cards, great. But who do you got for this matchup, Nick? What are you thinking?
Oh man, it's hard to bet against Kylo, man.
Even in the weaker form, I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm leaning towards Scott here. I think Desi has a little bit of an advantage. The medium bases are going to help in the objective scenario for Tyler.
Yes. Yeah, especially with the King of the Hill one we've got going on.
Yeah. But I think I move my favor all in on Tyler if something bad happens to Kylo. The rest of the list I just don't think can heavy lift.
Well, the thing with Gideon is if you start getting damage moved around, Gideon can be really powerful. Just with all these 2-die guns on the board, you can start pumping him up a little bit.
Yep.
Give him that third die with Gideon's pilot ability. I kind of like Gideon. I like that we see Gideon more in the shuttle now. It's an ability I like. And it's nice to see him kind of making a bit of a resurgence in popularity, or I guess not a resurgence. I would indicate he was popular ever.
It's good in Empire. I mean, good enough in Empire, I think, to
yeah,
see him in lists sometimes. But
he's coming a bit back up now in FO. That just because Malrus and the TIE Fighter, I think is a little more value than Malrus and the shuttle. Currently, with points as they are. But Gideon gives you some good options.
Yeah.
We see 3 blanks for the first road roll for Desi. He's getting the
fix the
bad
crop.
out.
Yeah. I don't have the dice cam on yet. I'm just tweaking it now. Let's do that, and then lastly, that should be good. All right, cool. Dice cam is good. There it is. Clear out dice cam. Don't know whose those were. Were those Scots? Don't know. Those are okay. Those were not Scots.
All right, so we have started. They have not started the timer because why would they have done that?
Okay, I'll start on my side. Why would they do that?
Why would they do that? That seems silly.
Here we go. Turn 1.
Grievous doing a big old fast move, taking the evade, trying to get in range of that center objective.
Might be just out though, right?
It's gonna be close.
It will be.
You may have it, but the 5 straight. Mathematically, I think it's supposed to get it in range 1.
Yeah, if you set all the way up at range 1 and then 5 forward, you should be good.
Yeah, I think that should work, but maybe it doesn't. We'll find out.
I think setup is really taking a hit because you feel the pressure to have to move yourself up range 1, facing off your opponent 5 forward, 4 or 5 forward. Kind of have to do that in these scenarios.
It all depends on your strategy. You can still make some pretty good murder squads where you're going to be giving up some objective tokens, but you can kind of annihilate things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've really got to think about what your strategy is. Turn 0. Kylo going for a boost, then checking a jam, gonna jam himself. Definitely was out for that jam, but I guess he wanted to see if that bullseye arc had a shot. Just out of curiosity's sake, but...
Yeah, just out there, barista coffee.
Barista coffee, not getting it. Wolf is parked on an objective. I think Gideon is also parked on an objective. Can't tell what the other one is. I'm only seeing 3 on the board right now. Yeah, so Gideon gets 1, Kylo gets 1, Wolf gets 1, and then the middle is no one at, I suppose.
How does Tyler only have 1? Oh, I guess because yeah, Kylo's sprung on the top one.
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like that one's on Tyler's side of the board, honestly.
Well, I mean, look at the bottom one too. That like there's 3 in the middle that are almost all in the middle. You know.
Yeah.
You can push them real close.
We've seen people do that. They've realized that they can put it as close to the middle as possible now and
trying to
giving it up
out pretty early.
Yeah, instead of just giving it up immediately.
It looks like we got Pyre giving 2 stress to Barris. That's why Barris is stressed on turn 1 after that bank maneuver. Once again, Pyre letting you reroll defense die if the attacker is stressed, but also just very good at, again, here's 2 stress to your opponent turn 1.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
Pyre has always been pretty good. I mean, we saw Mark Worrell always use Pyre, the combination of you get the blackout or Kylo alpha strike shot turn 1 with the coordinate. The Pyre basically limits the ship getting shot at from having an action for defense and usually just one shot something.
Yep.
Now Pyre is all about restrictions on objectives and actually being a functional part of your list for a couple of key turns at the beginning. It doesn't seem like it has too much of an effect in terms of how Barris was set up and the fact that she can now clear her stress for second stress this turn. But it still sucks because obviously if you wanted to 5 forward or free bank, you wouldn't have been able to do that with 2 stress. I mean, you would have, but you would be in a bad spot to clear.
Absolutely, and Kylo's getting that free shot at you for sure. Then.
Yep.
We see Hawk. The Hawk build I find kind of interesting here. You've got Ayla and Barrage Rockets, so you're going for a much more offensive lat than you usually see.
Yeah.
I feel like we see them a lot with like Cody and Ghost Company, so you can kind of give strains out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 7th Fleet Gunner if you want to be a little more spicy and get those boosted shots. But this is definitely an interesting build for the lat, and I'm excited to see it in play. But
yeah, what is Ayla's with the Ayla? Let me pull up the cards here on the overlay.
Ayla's ability isn't super important. It is while an enemy ship in your bullseye performs an attack, if the defender is friendly and at range 0 to 2, the defender may change one blank result to an I result. But the really key thing about Ayla is she has a focus into purple coordinate linked action.
Yeah.
And that by itself is just really strong.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because you're not really giving anything up at the coordinate at that point.
Nope, you're giving up a force, but at the same time you're still getting a focus, so the
focus is better than one force. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a better trade, unless you want a token stack and have a force and a focus. But
yeah. So what everybody probably gonna see Wolf and the Hawk kind of converge in the middle, right?
My guess. The only thing you could do with Wolf right now that would maybe be more beneficial than that is if you want to try to pounce on backdraft early, you could get Wolf up in there, maybe getting a 3, maybe even 4 dice shot in backdraft.
Yeah.
And Contra could also weaken him up a little bit. I don't know if it's the best use of your resources. Backdraft is only 4 points, so I'm probably sending Wolf towards the middle, but I gotta say that debris, the way the cloud and the debris kind of make a pretty tight channel there for Wolf.
Yeah, I'm not sure you would have to go up the board next.
Yeah.
What about Barris? What are we seeing Barris do here? Because she can't really challenge Kylo.
What's their fastest straight maneuver? Like a 3, I think.
The clear stress.
Fastest blue straight is a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'd expect to see here, a blue 3 straight. I don't think she's going to face off against Kylo because Gideon is also coming in there.
I think Kylo, no matter where she goes, he's right there to jam her and shoot her bullseye. I'm trying to think of where she could go.
My guess is if I was flying Barris, I'd do a 3 straight and maybe a fine-tuned boost or barrel roll. Just try to get out of arc, let Kylo chase me, and then send Obi after Kylo because I think Obi's a little scarier.
Yeah.
Obi's going to do a system phase boost, so it looks like he's kind of getting in a position to give Kylo something to think about. Ooh, Revis is going for the body block on the objective.
Yeah. So only a 1-4 would probably clear there for the medium base. I think faster is going to be a block.
Yep.
Coordinating a barrel roll.
I don't hate that. 5 straight for backdraft. Yeah, it looks like we're trying to get some body blocks in here and prevent getting those objectives.
This might be... he's debating if he can line up a back arc here with the boost. He's going forward and gonna take a target lock. So he's hoping that we see maybe a 2-3-4 to maybe a bank to try to claim that objective. I don't know if he'd be an arc though, if Contrail would be an arc. But Barris is going towards Kylo here.
Yeah, Barris says, I'm not afraid of a fight. Use an FTC, gonna do a barrel roll. That is Wolf. That is not the right ship to do a barrel roll.
Oh, there you go. That is a strong coordinate if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Across the board, do a barrel roll, Wolf. Spin to force.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite.
Like, come on, Republic. You're too broken right now.
Yeah, not quite what we're trying to do here.
Never thought I'd hear myself say that. Republic being, I mean, even as a joke, being broken,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
well, I mean, the thing is, Force has always had such a high potential of being, very good in this game.
oh, yeah.
That with the new bump rules, especially now that just having Force available to you
going
is
the
crazy.
other way. Gonna
Focus
do the
coordinate.
Ayla. Yeah, Ayla
Ooh,
does.
do you get bears? No, we're gonna coordinate. Oh, even evade. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Kylo's coming in and is gonna jam bears is a pretty good guess.
Yep. And maybe that's why he opted not to coordinate, because I think Barris was barely in.
Yeah.
Taking the lock here on Wolf.
Yeah, this is the cluster missile may be important.
Here goes
for
Kylo.
Marvis.
So Kylo is already at range 1. All right, I did reopen betting for those who just trickled in here. I'm gonna close it in once we start the engagement phase. So if you haven't got your bets in yet, go ahead and get them in.
Get your bets in, everybody.
Get your bets in.
Get your bets in. How do our contrails going? I'm very interested to see what contrail does.
I could see a bank because maybe he's like, oh, let's go. Malrus is really good. Could be really frustrating in the end game.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
That
feel bad
ability-
about getting rid of her. She's also, I think she's priced a point too cheap for that ability. I think
3
4
points,
would make
yeah.
more sense.
Well, I mean, only giving her 4 points for loadout does kind of guarantee it's gonna be clusters, but
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Matt. How you doing, buddy?
Yes, I
still
am
owe you
joined
some
by
stickers.
exclamation point pin in the chat here.
Still owe you some stickers, but I haven't gotten them printed yet.
I definitely need a Team Java sticker, dude. That's what you're on.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
we gotta get stickers made. Every time I go to do it, it's kind of expensive, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to
Yeah, I use Sticker
Send it
Needle,
yet.
and they are a premium.
premium.
There's the bank, so I don't know if that would be an arc.
I think you got cluster
doesn't
here.
doesn't look like Backdraft has arc there.
No, it looks like you've evaded backdraft, but you're probably within the cluster shot from Maurus, which isn't great.
Malrus
Boosts.
doesn't have the lock though on.
She got the lock on Wolf.
Yeah, but it needs to be range 1, right? And I don't even know
Nope,
if Malrus.
1 to 2. It's range 1 to 2 for the missile, and then it's got to be range 1 of the defender.
Right. So I'm
I
almost
think-
certain that that's out of range 1 from
I don't know.
Wolf.
I think Contrail's at range 1 of Wolf. That's close.
We shall see here in a moment.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan now.
How much, Matt? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Hanging in there?
Can you guys hear Andrew okay? I can boost him up a little bit.
I can sit closer to my mic too.
There
That
you
may
go.
actually
Perfect.
help. May help if I
When I have
actually
Matt
talk into
on,
the
he's
mic.
usually like almost like his microphone's very crisp, but he like overpowers my
Yeah.
input. It's a little louder than me, so I just want to make sure it's even.
Oh, so he does. I mean, what? Just take a focus here, right? I mean, what is Obi-Wan? What are you doing with Obi? I guess maybe trying to barrel.
He's not gonna have
line up.
bullseye. That's the thing that sucks with the Adas is you're just like he's threading it with the bullseye. So barrel,
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting it either way.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then you're like you're not gonna deal damage. When you have the
So-
evade, so you have a better
Yep.
chance of dealing damage to Kylo. But
Maurus is proccing her ability. And then Tarek's looking to pass a calculate, gonna pass it to Revis.
nice.
And Kylo will shoot first.
Range 1 on
Oh,
Barris.
I think Obi-Wan does have the bullseye, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at
No,
that.
you're right. It's just the angle of our overhead looked
Yeah.
a little bit further
Yeah,
off.
they're
But you're right.
lining up
Yeah,
bullseye with each other right now.
they're lined up.
Looking
Well, that's
at right each other.
good for Tyler for sure.
Yeah. Gonna shoot 3 at Obi with the evade.
Closing betting.
Average roll. Predator reroll. Doesn't get anything out of it. Force for 2. Spend the evade here, I have to imagine. Yeah. Why spend force?
No, he does
because
Kylo's ability makes it kind of a bitch to deal damage to him. So you keep the green token because of enhanced jam. Not Kylo's ability, but enhanced jamming suite.
Yeah, right. The jamming suite. You have no green tokens. Fascinating. Wolf is range 3, so no cluster missile. Malrus instead shoots the range 1, gets the mod thanks to her ability.
Super good. Oh,
shields on Contrail.
Contrail taking shields again. You lose Contrail, you just hope that something else is taking enough damage because only 2 points, so not the end of the world, but
yeah, it could be worse. 3 hits.
Okay, there's
Contrail
the pain train back. 2.
You
shield
traded
down.
shields for shields. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shields for shields in that exchange.
Wrong shit.
And here comes the bullseye shot. Obi to Kylo. Obi gets a hit and an eye. Does he have Predator?
No,
He does not. He's got Marksman. But we're going to use Fire Convergence.
Fire Convergence. Super good. Gonna have to blow all his force, though. That sucks. That is not great this early to be completely force
3 force to lose 2 shields on Kylo isn't bad.
I love the way you look at that, dude. It's spending 3 force to get 2 shields down.
It is. Like, that's not a bad trade.
No,
Those
it's not.
Force are coming back. Those
yeah,
force are
and
coming back, and
backdraft.
shields are not.
Backdraft. Scott was hoping to get backdraft to sneak in that back arc shot,
Yeah.
but it is out. And now we have a shot into the lat from Gideon in the Z shuttle. Hit an eyeball, just 1.
Big old crit coming in.
Safe. Very dodgy, that lat.
Here comes Hawk with barrage rockets, I have to imagine. Oh, we're going to shoot with Wolf first. Okay.
Yep. So, when you shoot at Malrus here with Malrus's abilities, off, it's tough to feel like you're gonna do anything. But Wolf is probably the best chance of getting a damage in here.
Ando, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Ando senpai in the chat.
You even have Ando in the chat. We are blessed with his presence.
Wolf uses his ability to reroll here.
Yep.
I'm just guessing.
Wolf almost always rolls like 1 blank and then converts, but not this time though. Only 2. Oh my god! I just streamer cursed the hell out of Malrus.
Heroic.
Oh my god. 4 blanks. I'm not gonna say anything ever again, you guys. I'm just gonna keep people. I'm never speaking. I mean, unbelievable. 4 blanks.
1 CLT. I mean, if you're Teddy right now, you've got to be happy with this turn.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got no force. You get 1 hit. You could use Fire Convergence if you wanted to.
Guess it's not going to.
1
Kylo gets 1 evade. Can you imagine if Kylo took damage there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, here was a barrage
Scott's like,
shot.
I'm out. Yeah.
Barrage Rocket's not going to be great here.
Yeah, so has to spend the focus for Kylo to get a 3rd green die. Is not going to have the opportunity to fire. What is this for?
Barrage Rocket, that'll be Fire Convergence. You can Fire Convergence
not for yourself, though.
Yes, you can. If it's not a turret attack, you can barrage yourself.
Oh!
Yep.
Before you couldn't
convergence yourself. Yeah. Kylo gets a fuel leak.
That's true.
Kylo didn't get any eyes on defense there.
God.
Nothing to help him out. Reva's hoping to do some damage here. There you go. Disrespectful. Well, in this engagement, you have lost shields on Contrail and shields on Hawk to get Kylo down to 2 health and Malrus down to 1 health.
Yeah, I mean, it's his driver's seat here for, like I said, if something bad happens to Kylo, he's not dead, but it's not looking great right now, and things are starting to tilt in Tyler's favor. Malrus somehow, when her ability was live, took 3 damage. And that was with, range 3, Wolf only getting 2 hits. She rolls 4 and completely blanks out. So now we're tallying up objectives. Scott does have a 2-point lead, which does matter here. It always matters, but if he can increase his margin by 4 points, you feel a little bit better about losing somebody like Malrus, but you just absolutely cannot be losing Kylo under any circumstance. Kylo's worth 7 points in the Whisper, and I think he's 8 in the Silencer, or is he 9?
I think he's 9, but I could be wrong. But you keep saying, you can't lose that expensive of shit, but we just saw
I know.
Velvet Buddha lose an 8-pointer and still win, so it's possible. But
that happened later in the game. I feel like it's too early. That happened when we saw more of how things have developed.
Yeah,
it's still very early right now. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, Tyler came out swinging pretty hard. Losing the shot with Backdraft is definitely a bummer if you're Desi. That's not what you wanted to see at all. And Backdraft's not really in the fight, I don't know how Backdraft gets back in it in a meaningful way this turn, other than doing a 3 hard and maybe a barrel roll. Malrus is probably fine. I mean, you can just do like a 2 straight and just kind of bump into Wolf.
Yep.
But Kylo is not in a great spot. Can Hawk go straight is a great question. He can if he goes fast enough.
Yeah.
I think he needs to do like a 3 straight though. I think it's more likely to be like a 1 bank or a 2 bank out of Hawk. 1 bank maybe on the cloud, maybe a 2 bank. Although Obi-Wan can just do a system phase reposition. Yeah. Right? He can always just do the booster barrel roll here.
Yeah.
You're 4-starved, but
just one more chance for me to shamelessly plug, guys. We do have awesome cards that we can give away today. If we hit our first sub goal 10, we got our Merrick's and deep dish stickers for all of our card giveaways today. So we still got 2 more games, plenty of time. If you guys want to support us with a sub, always means a lot. We also have our brand new 312 sub club, which we show off a bunch of really cool future giveaways. You guys have chances to win giveaways in the sub club that no one else has access to, and you can decide what our casual night streams are going to be. So cool perks there! ! Sub club. If you guys want to, if you haven't linked your Twitch already and you are a sub, it's you just got to link it and you're already there. So yeah. Anyway,
312 sub club, not to be confused with the 312 club on a sub.
Club,
yeah, exactly. Sandwich with ham, turkey, lettuce.
Do not. Bacon. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many people confuse the two, man.
It happens a lot.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. It's like every time. Do you watch SpongeBob? Did you grow up watching SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, dude.
Right on.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Jen just doesn't like SpongeBob. It's like I didn't like SpongeBob growing up. Like,
Rachel didn't watch SpongeBob growing up, so there is definitely some like references and cultural things that we don't vibe on.
There's just a disconnect. Yeah,
right. It's like you make a joke and it's like fair enough, but there's things where there's references where you're like, oh wait, this is a SpongeBob. Like this is very oblique, but.
Yeah, the sub club. Yes, it is. It has nothing to do with X-Wing. It's really just about sandwiches. We just post pictures of sandwiches. It's the sub club. 12 punches and I get a free sandwich, but you're gonna lose the card when you have 11 punches. You know you will.
Speaking of SpongeBob, I'm gonna send you a picture. I saw this bumper sticker the other day that it made me laugh quite a bit. Hang on, Discord you this picture really quick.
Discord picture.
Here we go. Bam. Just sent it your way.
It's a load of barnacles. That's amazing.
It made me chuckle quite a bit.
Yes, you chuckled.
I chuckled. It was very funny.
it's gotta bring that word back, man. Not often used.
It's a great term, man.
Chuckle.
So Kylo Ren, not doing hot. 2 health left with a fuel leak, which means. With crit Obi sitting around, that's not good.
Yeah, no, R787 and fuel leak. Oh, that is a chef's kiss. It feels bad.
You're scared. So
yeah, it's like Salt Bay, but instead of the salt, it feels bad. It's like sprinkling on the meat.
Yeah, what are we doing here with Kylo? What do you think? I mean, how do you get out of death if you are Kylo Ren?
Gen Con registration is live, according to Mystic. I don't know if I want to go to Gen Con. I'm not even thinking about that, man. Right now, at least.
When is Gen Con? Is that
traveling?
July?
Is just so. I mean, I don't have to fly there at least, but no, it's later it's in the fall.
Is it?
It's like August. I'm pretty sure. Right? Or it might be end of July.
Thursday, August 4th.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. It's in Indianapolis. I've got family in Indianapolis. I could at least go see people.
Use that as an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Perhaps.
All right, so this turn is going to be this is going to be the big indication of who is probably going to win this game.
No, turn 3, like we said. Turn 3, if you're leading, that's the...
I think are we on turn 4 now, I think? Because I didn't update it. It was on... This is turn 3? I put it to turn 4 because I thought... They don't have the tracker on.
Okay. Yeah, they don't. Turn 1 was a nothing turn, then turn 2, they came in and did a lot of damage. Now
yeah, you're
turn
right.
3.
Gotcha.
So whoever's winning by this, odds are they're going to be winning the game. If we go by what Greg says, but what does he know? Obi-Wan is going to do a system phase barrel roll.
He's going to blow all his force. Wow, okay.
You know, when Kylo is that low, I don't think, like, you want to make sure Hawk gets his action to do the coordinate.
Yeah. Scott going for that bottom objective there, taking the evade, is Lieutenant Revis. Kind of too hard.
Ooh.
Clips the debris. Wolfie, Dolphy.
Wolf will at least
not in the dice box, but he rolls a damage.
Well, the good news for Wolf is he will get that objective. I don't think anyone's going to contest him. The bad news is he doesn't get to shoot.
He also just loses his shield upgrade immediately, which is
he does.
Not ideal, but he's kind of, in the driver's seat.
Well, I mean, think of it this way. You lose the shield upgrade, but you gain an objective point.
It's true.
It's kind of a
trading
trade.
six points for a one-time objective point. Right on.
6 points is less than a 20th of your list, technically.
That's 3 times the cost of Notorious.
I would argue only 2.5 or 1.5 because of you have to at least equip a illicit first.
Okay.
But, yeah, so it's 4. Like at best, it's 4.
Yeah. Here we go. Hawk.
I guess unless you have the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest can take Notorious for 2 points.
I still haven't even opened the Razor Crest, dude. I tried to build a list with it. I'm like, I want to play the Mandalorian just because it's the Mandalorian, but like he's 7 points. I'm like, God damn it, it's hard.
You should look up what Chris Patrick's been running. He's done it on Hexout a few times, and it's a disgusting list where Mando just gets all the tokens and is invincible. But fun to watch.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Good old Chris
Patrick. Get the coordinate focus for Hawk. Obi-Wan's going to do something. He's going to take an evade. Coward.
Always. The 8 is always taking the evade, dude. The evade action is the only action they have.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Backdraft is going to bear roll. Hey, he may have a shot.
Well, Cottrell saw some move.
That is true. Well, if you may get clip. No, you're not going to clip the arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way of doing that.
So. We're undoing this barrel roll 3 times. There we go. Going back.
Indecisive.
Good old Desi. Indecisive as always.
Indecisive as always. Well, do you coordinate here? You do. You do coordinate here. Do you fix the fuel leak?
I think it's like, get the hell out of here. It's time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, fix that fuel leak and then just do a 5 straight and rotate that turret. That 5 straights are blue. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that dial's pretty good. It just has kind of everything you would ask for. Oh, you know what? Contrail might get shot here.
Yeah, you get the block. You take the red focus.
You kind of have to, right?
Well, if you take the red focus, Backdraft gets a reroll thanks to the DT-798 gunner. Yeah,
but you'd still rather have a Yeah, just gonna do it.
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Because it'd be three dice at the back. You just like your odds of getting out of the shot either way with the focus.
Now this is interesting. That is not where I expected Obi-Wan to go.
No, and he's just turtling up now because he's not gonna be doing anything.
Yeah, that's a bold choice. But
you are a bold one.
You are a bold one. Maurus is just gonna bonk into Wolf. Probably
my goodness, turns around. Kylo.
Come on, pattern analyzer, the barrel roll, and then jam. Yeah, and then jam him.
Woo!
Jam him. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Yeah, you gotta love it. Agency wing. Goodbye, agency.
Kylo says your tokens matter not.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
And you can still give him a calculate with Terex if you wanted to.
Oh,
I'm not sure that he needs it because you've got force.
He's got full force. Yeah, he's got full force. He's got Predator. He's got range 1. He's got 4 dice. He's got. The Hawk is about to get spanked.
Yeah. We hope. I mean, if you're Desi, you hope, right?
Yeah, I mean, right, 4 blanks. Can you imagine? Four
Four
blanks,
blanks,
predator,
reroll one.
reroll into an eyeball result. Epis metaphors.
God.
My favorite roll is a
This...
proton torpedo, Andrew, with Luke. Four eyeballs into four eyeballs.
Yes, that's what you love to see.
Like
You're like, well,
reroll
this
two into
sucks.
two eyeballs. You're like, yes.
This is awesome. I
Yeah,
love
this
it.
is awful. I'm straight up not having a good time.
Yeah, fix it, AMG. This game sucks.
They're just gonna clip that part and be like, Andrew Lipids, X-Wing 2.0 sympathizer. You're like a communist to the X-Wing 2.5 community at that point.
Well, Kylo gets a full string. Does he use Predator to
There we
spend
go.
2 force?
Oh, yeah, and he could use his ability to flip these up, too. Don't forget about that.
So he's going to have to spend all 3 force to do it, though. Because he spends 2 to convert.
Yeah. I say you do it, though. Go
Flip
all in,
one?
Desi. Come on. Come on, Desi. Come on. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. All right.
No. 2 big old damage going into Wolf, or 1 hit an eye, and it's going to convert. Hey, that primary range 0 attack doing 1 damage. You've got the shot 2 dice into Lieutenant Revis. Range 3, no mods because you got jammed. And 1 evade, so Revis doesn't care.
Safe.
Revis do not care. Does Hask have a shot onto...
Backdraft
Hawk,
does
though?
have range 3 on Contrail. So he said he's going to have a reroll here. What's
Yes,
his
the
backdraft
reroll
get?
DT,
And
whatever
here,
it
well,
is.
here is a lock, too, so he could blow the lock, but you'll just get the free reroll, so we'll set fire control.
Yeah,
Oh, he
use
rerolls, too,
both.
because it was...
Yeah, reroll
there it is.
both.
Full string.
We can kill him.
Contrail, paint all the way around. Spend it for 4 evades. You're good. Next up, looks like you do clip Hawk here. Going
Oh, and you can use
range.
Gideon's... Oh, no, you can't because it's 3 dice already.
Hawk
You
is
can
at
use-
range 1.
You can use Gideon's ability to add a die, but you can't.
It looks like it's
'cause
obstructed. No.
No. 1 crit. Crit is loose stabilizer. That's
Ooh.
probably not great when you're given position.
Redeem Bob, folks.
Yeah, that's actually gonna matter here because you have to turn next turn, I think. 1 point for Desi. 1 point for Tyler in that center one. Is it?
Does Contrail not have one? Oh
I
no,
don't
there
know.
must be. It must be contested.
Yeah, that one's the contra one's contested by Malrus. So it looks like Desi's gonna get this objective over here. Maybe they're talking about it.
I love
Looks
when
like
they're
he's
like
got-
circling that. You can tell when they're having a conversation.
Yeah,
That's something.
yeah. Gideon he's sitting on it, so he's obviously got counts as 2 there, and Barris contested for 1. So
Yeah, but was Hawk in range though? Because Hawk
he
is
was
worth
not.
2 as
He
well.
was just out.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it looks like it's gonna be 2 points for Desi, 1 point for Tyler here.
So wow. So Desi's got a 4-point lead. This is that lead I was telling you about. If you can get a 4-point margin or bigger here, you
Yeah.
like your odds of maybe trading a piece. Kylo no longer has the fuel leak, and he's kind of in a spot where he can really threaten. I don't see what Tyler can do about it. So Tyler's gonna have to figure out a way to get back in this fight to challenge Kylo. Do you do a purple Talon roll? You only have 1 force. I don't think so, right?
I don't like the Talon roll that much right now. I mean, you could do it. I don't know if it's the greatest place to be, but you could do it.
Yeah.
The lot probably has to bank, right? Has to bank or either turn.
Bank and take the damage.
I mean, you hate doing it, but other than that,
Yeah.
you're staring at the board edge. It's just a matter of time. Kylo is not in the best spot. His blues I don't love his blues right now because if you bank with Hawk, you can kind of just ram the back of Hawk with Kylo. Do a 2 bank, take your free focus, but first player is going to matter a lot here because Gideon and Hawk, I think, are on a collision course. So who gets to actually take an action and who has to take their red focus is questionable.
Yeah, I
Barris
mean,
is
I like
asleep.
a 1 bank or 2 bank from Wolf will definitely, I think, threaten Kylo a bit.
Yeah.
Kylo's not going to want to go down the board with Wolf being right there.
No, Wolf is going to do that. I actually kind of expect Revis to do like a Talon roll this turn. Or not Talon roll, excuse me, a sloop.
Yeah.
I think do the sloop and then start coming in behind him. Backdraft can do like a 2 hard or something. I think Malrus is going to 2 hard and be right behind Wolf though, and you'll have the double modded shot with the lock and a focus.
Yeah, I don't see Backdraft being able to use his rear arc for pretty much the rest of the game. Maybe one more time here, but he's just not in position to be able to take advantage of that again.
With Backdraft, I like the idea of what Desi was trying to do and get that cheeky back arc first or second turn. But I almost like just jousting with him more. Because you suffer the front arc for one time, but then you get behind him and you can start using that back arc a little more consistently.
Yeah. Man. Oh, gotcha. Hello. This is the one that doesn't always make appearances on camera because she's usually sleeping. Well, she does make appearances on camera, but she's sleeping. She's not sleeping.
Sleepy kitty. So
like, I'm straight up not having a good time.
That's a very patient cat. I could not do that to my cat.
Yeah, she's okay with being held. She just is like a drama queen about it. She's like, but she like doesn't like struggle.
Yeah, the next cat we get, I'm gonna try to condition to be okay with being held.
Yeah. Did you get yours young?
No, she was 6 when we got her.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, because this one's like 2. She got her.
Yeah, she already had a personality, but she was cute and she was sitting at the shelter and you're like, well, no one's gonna take the 6-year-old cat, you know?
Yeah.
So, and she was very sweet, so we picked her up. And she's a very sweet cat, but you try to pick her out. She has clawed my arm on multiple occasions when I'm like, it's time to go to the vet, time to get in your cage. And she's like, if you pick me up, I will murder you.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's like, what do I do?
I started using oven mitts to pick her up.
Yeah.
Oh, because, like, again, you get a cat claw on your wrist 2 or 3 times, and you're like, I'm done. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous.
I'm good.
Man, for sure. Hey, we got Evo Ambulante. Hey, what's up? How's it going? How the hell are ya?
How the hell are you, man?
Got exclamation point league, exclamation point bracket. Check out the overall event with exclamation point league, and then if you want to see where we are with the bracket, Dave and Andrew, Velvet Buddha, are duking it out in the other part of our top 4. This is season 6, our very first 2.5 league. If you guys love a great organized league, really chill, fun people to play with, and awesome price support for a low price, check out our Discord, check out our leagues. We should be doing another league within about a month.
Leave now and never come back.
We got the road roll here. But yeah, so it was interesting, Andrew. We have 32 people in this league, which is like probably our best performer, like overall numbers. But we also had the most people no show and the most people drop.
Huh.
It was really weird. And I don't know if I can really credit any of that to being. I think it was a part of it was 2.5, but I just think that there was a lot of people that were willing to give it a try, tried it like once, and were like, I don't want to keep trying this. And then people were just bad with their schedules.
For me, I think drops are not. Whenever I've experienced drops when I'm running events, it's really not about the event. It's more about like their life in general. Like something comes up and they're too busy, and it's like I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
So, like,
no, I did. I had to drop too because I had to travel for 3 weeks. I just couldn't play my league games.
Yeah, so maybe it's part 2.0. It's just it may just be people like getting busy, especially with things kind of we're getting to the summer and it's most people are either vaccinated or have had it, so it's a little easier to go out and you're not as worried. Yeah. So
Ladrian, I'm not trying to call anybody out because again, I dropped too. Ladrian had personal reasons, and that's why I'm not saying it was 2.5. I just think that it's just like the fact that it like happened as our first 2.5 league. I was like a little disconcerting. I was like, damn, this is we had the bigger problem was the no shows. Like people just were not responding or not showing up, and it's just like, hey, I'm not making anyone play in these leagues. Like you want to do
tell your tell your opponent you're not going to be able to make it or something.
Yeah. Or have some availability. If you want to play in a league and you're never free, then that's a problem.
Yeah, maybe don't sign up.
Yeah, maybe don't sign up.
Not that you can't. Like you want to sign up for sure, but maybe if you don't have availability, maybe.
Yeah. Don't. So the next league I'm gonna just be dropping people after 2 no shows, just like done.
That seems fair.
It's
that
6
seems more
weeks,
than fair.
So that's a third of the games. Yeah.
Yeah. We get some bumps going on. Hawk, or we got does he move first this turn, I believe. So Hawk did get blocked by
oh my gosh.
Gideon.
That fits. Wow, okay. He's facing down the gas cloud though, so I'm not really a huge fan of that.
You're gonna have to try to coordinate a barrel roll or something next turn with Hawk to not be stuck
and
on
so
it.
Hawk took that damage, right? Or no? Yeah, it has to have the angle.
Yeah,
Hawk
took the damage from the loose stabilizer.
Okay, so Hawk's at 2 hull then?
Yeah, Hawk's at 2.
And I guess Kylo is
away.
Yeah, he is facing down with Wolf. Okay.
Now the question is, what do you do if you're Kylo? Can you boost rotate on these things?
No.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can?
You can boost rotate, you just can't boost rotate jam.
Oh, you can. You can't rotate jam, right?
You can not rotate jam.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of.
Like, you can focus jam, barrel roll jam, boost
you can't evade jam either.
Jam.
You cannot evade jam either.
If I'm Kylo, I'm just going to boost rotate here, right? Boost out of arc, rotate backwards, shoot Wolf, because he's got a lock on you. And
you think he's for sure out of arc with the boost?
Oh, yeah. Bank boost? You're for sure out of arc. Yeah. Yeah. I'd bet money on it. Not a lot of money, but like a little money. Yeah.
You'd pull a Greg?
I wouldn't pull a Greg on that one, no. But Greg is much more... he has much more guts when it comes to betting than I do. I'm way too like, oh god, I don't want to lose that much money.
I also like worry about like if I do well like taxes, you know, like.
Oh, I don't even think about taxes, man. That's a problem for future me.
Yeah, but for betting, I think the taxes are even worse. He's not gonna boost.
Barrel jam, you gotta jam that lock off. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know why you bother with Wolf. Like, it's just like I guess you do it just to make him make a decision, but like you're never gonna actually have that kind of agency. Because Jammer gets
the
to
lock
pick.
off Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a concussion missile. I guess that's the problem, huh? We can't jam Barris. You have to jam Wolf.
Yeah. He does. And Kylo's not going to have Bullseye either on Wolf. Contrail here, I think you just boost in lock.
Yeah.
Kylo does have 1/4. He's going the other way. I guess he really wants that objective for next turn.
I think Contrail is just like, I'm close to death. I don't want to, I don't want to play the game right now. I'm okay.
He is going to do the purple Talon roll. And he's going to be able to clap.
Really wish he would have boosted here with Kylo and gotten out of safe and gotten out of danger.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be big. He does have a good avenue to be able to grab the objective next turn in the center, though. He would have been able to anyways, though. You're right. If he had boosted, he would have just been able to one hard or hook back down. Yeah. So doesn't matter too much there.
The one thing that I've been enjoying about 2.5, I think, when it kind of gets to the point where, it seems like the writing's on the wall, just start trying to figure out what your win conditions are and just figure out what the easiest one is. I kind of like that strategy if it comes down to, like, how many different win conditions can I possibly have here?
I think it's tough to execute a game plan, though, with the other factors.
It absolutely is.
It's like, oh, I could kill this ship and that'd be enough points I need, but then you still have 3 objectives I can't reach, and that's enough to get to win. That thing.
Absolutely.
Kind of thing. But you're right. I mean, it does get people thinking about those important parts of the game. Yeah. It's just, Josh and Matt are talking about, like, the pathway to a comeback is still very small. Like, if you're losing by 4 or more, it's almost closed, that path.
For sure. Yeah.
Which does need to be addressed in some way.
Shields going down on Wolf.
All shields are down?
Yeah, shields are down on Wolf now. Obi's going to have the range 3 shot, so no auto blaster.
He's going to go into Kylo, though?
I don't know.
No, he's going range 1 into...
Yeah, I take the shot into Gideon.
Yeah.
Auto blaster. There's 1 crit. You spend you don't have any force, so I guess you could spend R7 to make it 2 crits. He's gonna do it, yeah. That's just 2 shields on Gideon.
No fire convergence.
You just burn 2 shields on Gideon for free. That seems fine.
But wait, couldn't he have fire convergence there?
Yeah, he could have.
Oh.
I guess he just elected not to in this case.
I think he forgot, like he didn't realize. Yeah. I don't see why would you not.
Obstructed range 3. Yeah. Obstructed range 3 with backdraft. We got 3 dice on Wolf. He pretends to be an A-wing. And like my A-wings sometimes,
Yeah, right. That's how I feel. Yeah.
does indeed pretend to be an A-wing.
So
Hit
Wolf
crit going into Wolf.
taking hit crits.
That's a direct.
Ooh, Wolf down to 3.
Wolf down to 3. Big ol' Wolf down to 3.
I mean, you cannot be giving away 5 points here. You're already down by 4 or by 3 right now, right? Yeah.
You got a decent chance to kill Kylo though.
Dude,
Missile.
he's gonna have 3 agility with 2 force.
Yeah, I mean, you got the range 1 shot for Wolf. You got the range.
Yeah, Hawk will be able to shoot out the back too.
Yeah. Tyler spends the force on that defense, not taking any damage with Hawk trying to stay alive.
There it is, range 1. You just hope for the natty gods. What do we get for Tyler? What is Wolf
4
roll?
on
Range
3.
1, 4 on 3, on to Kylo. Kylo's only at 2 hull. Even landing a crit, just 1 crit could do it. Maybe he's saving his fire convergence for this shot.
Yeah, it
He
looks like
is. That is why he did not use it, because he realized that he could have. Yeah, no, he could have used it for both now, because he did recover it last turn.
Well,
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Okay.
Not great if you're Kylo Ren. Okay, even worse if you're Kylo Ren.
Kylo dies! Kylo goes down. That is a massive point swing. 7 points goes to Tyler.
And then veteran turret gunner, because you can.
Yeah, dude, a veteran tail gunner.
Tail gunner, excuse me. It's the one that's 2
How
points.
dare you?
Spends the lock. Gets a single crit. Uses regens his charge to roll an extra die.
Oh my goodness.
Maurus rolling what you wish Kylo rolled.
Yeah, what Maurus should have rolled that last time. Took range 3 shot. Oh my god, Kylo. 2 blanks on the roll from Hawk. And for objective, it's going to be 2 to 2 here.
Bob.
Not great, Bob.
Not great.
1 hit going into Gideon. Oh, spend convergence. Why not? Sure.
There you
3
go.
hits going into Gideon. That seems good.
Gideon whiffs again. Lots of
3
bad
hits going into
greens
Gideon.
for Scott.
Yeah, that's not what the FL wants.
And Gideon all of a sudden is down to 2 hull.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Time to tally. Oh, we got 1 more shot. No.
Nope.
That's it. So we tally up objectives. It's 2 for each.
Should be 2 for each, yeah. Alright, so on the positive side, Wolf and Hawk are both super easy to kill. On the negative side, Gideon is also very easy to kill right now.
Yeah, so he lost. So this is another example. Like, we've been lucky with these games today because even though Kylo died, it's not a runaway game. Scott's only down by 4, and he's close to being able to kill Contrail or Hawk. Hawk's only 2 away from being dead, and he's a 5-point ship.
Yeah,
Wolf.
This is a really good game.
This is a good game. And the objective split has been good. The positioning of both ships indicates that no one's going to run away with objectives next turn either. So the downside is it looks like Gideon's about to die as well, and he's got 2 ships that can. Tyler's got 2 ships that can finish the deed. So
well, that's the interesting thing right now is you've got on the Republic side, you've got a Lat and an Arc that are very close to death, and a V-wing that could die to an errant shot or 2. And on the FO side, you've got a dead Kylo, and then an almost dead Gideon, and then a Commander Maurus that could die to an errant shot or 2.
Yeah, 1 hull as well. That's true.
So
Backdraft's the only one that you feel okay about right now.
They're very similar scenarios. I think it's kind of interesting, but I think Contrail and Maurus are both going to just keep playing the game here where they're just kind of taking these objectives and scoring points, not going to engage for fear of death.
This is what I'm talking about, though. This list, once with Kylo being gone, like I don't think they can lift heavy enough, and they cannot maneuver well enough to. I mean, Tyler still has Obi. Tyler still has Barriss. The Lat can coordinate. Wolf can just do what Wolf does. Way more of a balance across like damage potential for the Republic here versus what First Order has left.
Yeah, Gideon can't really get around to look at Wolf too. I mean, he could maybe 3 hard.
But Gideon's just like, he's trying to just delay the inevitable, like he's in a corner facing the wrong way. He doesn't have any way to stave off these 4 ships that are near him right now. Obi-Wan just has to bank, right? He could just like
Yeah, I mean, Revis is gonna do like a 3 hard, and then
you're not
Backdraft
safe
is
from
probably
range
gonna do
0.
3 straight.
Either, you know, something that you mentioned about range 0 is it introduces even more RNG, so you could bump into Gideon and still kill him here fairly easily, especially when you can use force to modify your dice.
Yeah, I wish they would change that about.
I have a
shots.
feeling they will change that.
I think that would just. Yeah, I think that was maybe an oversight of how powerful it makes force.
Yeah.
It's already super good of an ability.
They should have known better. I mean, in that particular case, why would you force this already?
Well, I get why they did it, because it's kind of like a blinded pilot thing. That's the idea of, like, you know, they're right up in your face. You can't see very well. I get the thought, but maybe let's not make it but powerful.
It's just this game, just if you want it to be perfectly thematic, it's going to be very imbalanced, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Gonna move our token again. Bonk. Doing my job. 3 hard for Revis, predictable. And then the focus. Gideon is gonna stop. And
time to ban someone in the chat. Oh.
Crowd tradition's the focus. Wait, hang on. What if I want to buy followers?
You should consider it. Consider it now. Oh, too late.
He didn't have a link though. He didn't post a link. He just said the.
He was getting ready. He was firing up the link. You know.
I'm kind of surprised Wolf turned towards Backdraft here.
Me too. Wolf gives up the center objective. It's like Scott's gonna have 3 of these objectives this turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the play with Gideon here is just bump and hope that you can't. They can't mod. You know, get unlucky.
Yeah.
Takes a target lock.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. How much time we got left? 26 minutes. So you could lose Gideon here and still win, I think. You just need to chase down Hawk.
Yeah, but they have 2 TIE fighters, or 3 TIE fighters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not easy.
No.
Just saying there's a possibility.
Yeah, of course. And Scott's a great player, so you like his odds still, even with the handicap that he would have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not where I prefer to be if I'm Scott, but it is possible.
Did Gideon just stop? Gideon just stopped, didn't he?
He stopped. He stopped in crowd tradition to focus. He's just going for, like, RNG at this point and just hope you don't roll well enough to kill me. And hope my greens wake up.
Yeah. So, Obi does get 3 dice here, right? Because he's got the bullseye weapon.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
And can spend a force for a mod. It's only gonna get 1. Gonna keep
I'm gonna spend the force.
Yep. Oh my god. Could have killed Gideon if he spent it, though.
Oh, come on, Gideon.
Come on, Gideon. What are you doing, man? What's going on here? What the hell?
2 dice for big old backdraft. 1 hit. Not enough to kill. But, chips away.
Yep.
I mean, I do like this next turn, because that means backdraft's probably going to go past the arc and be able to shoot out the back.
Yeah.
Backdraft will have that option.
All right, here we go. This is for the kill shot. 2 dice. Unmodded.
Yeah. Oh, Hawk has a shot, too.
Paris does have a force, right?
She has a force.
Spends it for 1. I swear to God, if he blanks that again. He does not. He has to spend his focus.
I wasn't going to say anything, but he has rolled 6 dice and 1 paint on defense right now.
Yep. Feels good, right?
Feels great. Feels awesome.
Feels great.
That's
very great, Bob. That is great, Bob. All right. Oh, my goodness, Wolf. Gonna make it spend the focus for hit crit.
Yeah, why would you not? And oh my gosh.
Oh, backdraft immediately loses his shields.
2 dice, veteran trail gunner into Gideon Hask, and it's a hit crit. Great, why not? And that's a dead Gideon.
Gideon goes down, so now Tyler's at 17, and I think that is going to... No, he has only 2 objective points.
Yeah, you got 1 turn. Oh!
Scott flips the table.
Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair. Scott pulling a Nick.
Oh, no. Don't remind them. So that's the game. Concession.
Yeah,
Scott finishing up with 11 points if you counted the 2.
Did you see the GG falling? There's just a GG falling in space.